Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video to watch it. Today I created a look with people in mind who don't wear eyeshadow a lot, don't enjoy wearing eyeshadow, or cannot figure out in God's green earth how to apply eyeshadow. So I still wanted this look to be really glam and noticeable. I still want this look to be like you're wearing makeup, like you went out of your way to apply it. So I went with a really intense highlight, a really intense contour, a pretty dark brow, and as well as like a berry bold inspired lip. I said berry bold. Like a very like berry colored bold lip. If you haven't, please subscribe. Stay tuned for a lot more videos coming your way. I'm gonna start trying to upload at least once a week, guys. That is my goal. So I don't really have anything in mind for what I'm doing. So I've like primed my face with my maracuja oil probably like 20-25 minutes ago, so I had like time to soak into my skin, and I did my eyebrows. So I'm gonna just prime my face, and I'm gonna use a primer that is a holy grail of mine but I haven't used in a really long time, and that is the Benefit Professional Primer. And I don't have a lot of like problems with pores or anything like that, but this really makes my makeup look so smooth, and I'm not really going for the dewy textured look today. I'm going for like a smooth, kind of like natural finish. After I have primed my face, I'm going to be taking my Beauty Blender and my L'Oreal True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup in the color C4 Shell Beige. This is a holy grail foundation. It has the best coverage, the best finish, and they have so many colors and so many tones. So we're just going to apply this to the face. So whenever you're doing a full coverage like look, you want to make sure to like bring the foundation over to your ears and also down your neck. So now that we've applied our base, which is moisturizer, primer, and foundation, I'm going to go in with some concealer, and I'm going to be using the holy grail of all concealers. If you have not tried this, you need to get your hands on some. It will cover a murder. It's the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. If you haven't seen this, you're living under a rock. This stuff has lasted me so long. It was super inexpensive. It is so high coverage. You get plenty for your money. It's just it's just all around a great product. So I'm just gonna dot that underneath my eyes, and I actually feel like it's a little bit too light for the rest of my face. So I like to mix it with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Now this Fit Me Concealer is a great dupe for the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. If you're a fan of that, or you're balling on a budget, or if you want to try a good drugstore concealer, I have ranted and raved in probably almost every video. If you're on YouTube, there's no way you don't know about this concealer. You have to try it. I've used it probably since like middle school. I've had it forever. I definitely used it in 9th grade, and that was like so long ago. Some Airspun powder. This is in the color Naturally Neutral. I am just going to first uncrease that eye, and then I'm gonna set it with my Real Techniques setting brush, which actually I'm not. I think I'm gonna bake today. So just dump some in the lid and bake it on, you know? purpose of baking is this will help your makeup to stay on all day, and if you have dry skin, your makeup is just gonna stay. Like you're not gonna have a single problem with your makeup not being on your face at the end of the day. If you have oily skin, it's going to really help the oil from soaking through. So you're not gonna get oily throughout the day. Your makeup's not gonna look oily throughout the day. You're not gonna look all greasy and sweaty. I just have dry skin, I don't have oily skin, so I can't leave it on for too long. But the longer you leave it, the longer your makeup will stay and the more oil it will soak up. So once I have done that, I'm gonna go ahead and bronze with my never mind, I'm not gonna bronze with my Hoola Benefit bronzer because I have been bronzing with this in every single video. There is not one video on my YouTube where I'm not using this Hoola Benefit bronzer. Hoola Benefit bronzer, you are the holy grail. You are my baby, but we gotta switch it up, you know? Like, I'll never know about anything else if I like anything else better if I don't try it. So I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Contour Palette. It has 6 deep contour shades and 4 brightening highlighters to just, you know, brighten and contour, highlight and contour. So I think I'm going to be using this one to bronze and then just a little bit of this warmer one to contour after I bronze. Yeah, okay. So to bronze, I'm going to be taking this powder brush by Polished. I don't know, it's a set I got for Christmas from TJ Maxx or Target, one or the other, I don't know. So to contour, you're just going to go in the hollows of your cheekbones. I like to go in circular motions instead of back and forth because I feel like it gives me a more flawless look. I'll be taking this darker shade in this bottom corner on just like this kind of brush and tap off the extra and, you know, contour that bee. This color right here, I think, or maybe this one, because it has a little bit of a sheen to it, if you guys can tell, and it's like a lighter version of this, but I want like the rosy, not like the pink. I want like a mauvey rose. And we're going to apply the blusher with my Wet n Wild, never mind, this is not Wet n Wild, but it looks just like the Wet n Wild brushes. It's a crown brush. And it is actually the Crown Blush Brush. So just dipping into that shade, I think I'm gonna mix it with like this hotter pink. It's okay. So I'm just mixing these 2 shades. So we're going to take our cream highlighter, and I know we've already set our face with powder, but this stuff we're going to set with a powder highlighter afterwards, so it really won't look that bad or that different or anything. And I just like to take the tip of this beauty blender. I am going to just gently apply this to my cheekbones. So after I've done doing that, apply the cream highlighter. It's just really muted. I'm gonna spray half of my face, set it with highlighter, and then spray the other half and set it with highlighter. So get my brush ready and loaded. So after I highlight my inner corners, as you just seen with that little brush and the same True Magic L'Oreal True Magic, go ahead and curl them and add some mascara. And honestly, I'm not going to apply any falsies. Like, honestly, I don't do my makeup unless I apply falsies because I'm just like, what's the point? Like, it just pulls the look together. It looks so much more complete. Normally I would do that, but with this really glowy, like, beach wave look, I feel like the natural eye and look and the natural lashes, I've just really been liking that lately. So now that I've applied mascara, I'm going to go ahead and do my lips. And today I'm going to be using I've never used this brand. It's Ciati London Liquid Velvet. I have no idea how to pronounce the name, but you know, we'll figure it out, right? So to line my lips, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Color Rich Eternal Mauve. And I'm just gonna start by lining them. Now, I'm assuming this is a liquid lipstick that isn't matte because it doesn't say it's matte, it says liquid velvet, so I'm assuming like a velvet, like a satin finish, and it's in the color Pin Up, which is like a mauve, like a pinky mauve. The formula is really nice. So now I'm going to clean up around my lips, and this is actually drying to like matte. This is like a really unique color. It's like a berry, like a perfectly ripe raspberry. So I absolutely love how this look turns out, even though I only did a really simple eye. I really like that the lip is so intense and so unique. Like, you don't see this berry color very often. It almost reminds me of like Allison by Anastasia maybe, but I don't know, I really enjoy this glowy skin with like a soft eye. I hope you guys like this look and enjoyed this video.